I wasn't able to play this yesterday. I don't know if I streamed. Well, I did stream last night. I did not stream during the day though. So this will be the first time I played Oni in a few days, and it's not that long. I should be fine. But um, I'm glad to be back in Oni. That's pretty much what I wanted to say there. We're going to be playing the Pip Hatch Plushy Contest Giveaway Seed. Once again, we are playing for the Pip and the Hatch plushies. They're brand new in their packaging. These are my personal ones. But the ones that everybody else is playing for are brand new in package, never been opened. I do have them in my possession. And I bought them back when they were available, just for this kind of a contest. So that's what we're doing. And if you want to be a part of it, it is free to enter. The only thing that I request is that you join the Discord, sign up for the contest, and receive the save file. If you have any questions about it, feel free to ask in Discord, where we can answer any questions that you might have, including any kind of mod restrictions and things like that. Anyway, it's free to enter, as I said. The only way that it would involve any kind of money is I will only ship within the United States for free. So if you live outside of the United States and you just so happen to win my contest, then we might have to figure out how we're going to get you your prize. And I'm only going to cover up to probably like $20 of the shipping at that point, because I've already spent the money on the plushies. I mean, come on, what else do you want from me here? Giving away free plushies and introducing myself to the Oni community. Hopefully creating a fun challenge for everybody to play. How many pips, how many hatches can you ranch by August 30th? That's the question. Whoever has the most pips and hatches ranched combined will win both the pip and the hatch plushie. Whoever has the most pips ranched after that will receive the pip plushie. Whoever has the most hatches after that will win the hatch plushie. Anyway, I'm on the map right now, looking at it a little bit and getting a little excited, I can't lie. This music gets me in the mood. However, here are some of the commands that we're working on. We're working on setting up the infinite storage for this room. This will be non-dormant again in 8 cycles. It is exciting music. I like that music. That music's awesome. We're making some refined carbon. I don't know how much. We don't really need a lot because we don't have very much lime. This is a kind of lime-free area, which kind of stinks. The other map definitely needs some attention, but over here we had built the Hydra spawn, and I really did build it a little bit too small. However, this is a spaced out map, and maybe, just maybe, that'll be enough oxygen for me. If not, I might have to build a little small Rodriguez, maybe for some liquid oxygen, liquid hydrogen later on in the game, possibly. We'll see. Anywho, the next thing I would like to do on this map, other than all these pipes, is to get a permanent location for my water storage. For one, I'm going to need to be sending that water out to the other planet, because the other planet is where all the oil wells are, and I would like to start receiving oil, because that would be very nice. So, on the other planet, I think we're going to just start this up. On the other planet, we're a little bit stressed out. 78%. He had just gotten done, I think it's the Great Plop. Yeah, the Great Plop is kind of a little bit stressed out right now, so we're hoping that he does better. I also am thinking about going to space. I would really like to go to space. And I don't know if this thing can take any kind of other... Some water gets splashed on the floor. Right. What kind of water are we talking about here? Contents, water. Well, that's good. The stress is going up a little bit over here. We're up to 79% on this planet. Hopefully we're just finishing up the commands that I already have here. Let's see, that is full. Alright, this is, if it's below... Alright, nothing is 0. That's good, so I'm not in infinite storage mode. I could probably power some other things around here too, which would be nice. 79%. I am curious about this. Will it run with polluted water? It doesn't say anywhere. It just says water. Oh, it's water. Do we not have sand around here? Filtration medium. Wow. Where's the nearest sand? Up there? Not much of it either. I might have to send sand. Alright, well, let's talk about how we're gonna send things. Because this is the box that we would send stuff to. So I'm gonna get a storage bin here. I'm gonna get a shipping auto sweeper. I guess I'll do it out of copper. Oopsies. This should be fine. And then I think I might want a fridge. Just in case. So that'd be food. Refrigerator. Don't really know if I want a refrigerator right now. Actually, you know what? A ration box would be great. Ah, Nikes. You know what? Maybe I move this on that side. Cancel this. Food. Ration box. That's perfect. That's all I need. Then as far as power goes, what kind of power are we running right now? Potential's not that bad on this side. This side's a little warm. Yeah, I'd love to get the power sorted. That's one thing I'd like to do. However, I think I can just kind of grab from over here. We do have this whole setup. Coal power. No, I think this will be fine. And this will be at a 5, so it'll be a while, but they'll get around to it. As far as where my water storage would be, I'd kind of want it near there because, you know, eventually. What is this again? Cobalt volcano. Well, that's important. Kind of want to have that. We got some mealwood over here. Got 175,000 calories. We got a lot of barbecue. I think I'm gonna deconstruct buildings. And all those can go. I'm also gonna put in more ladders, I think. I think we're allowed to come down here now. Yep. So I'll put this in. And there's a lot of plants right there. I don't know if that digs them up. I don't think it does. Let's go 9 on these sand digs. I should have done this first. And then the 8s on the sand. Alright, that should help out filtration as well on that side. Max stress, we are up to 80% now. Is this in a recreational room now? No, because of the... Oh, okay. I see. I can't believe we don't have no filtration mediums. That's horrible. Yeah, he's not a happy camper. Getting soaked down there. Great. Walking through the waters. Yeah. Just to go to the bathroom. Come on, Turner. Let's get on it. Sorry, everybody. Oh, it looks like that battery is flooded. Could get the water out of that. That would be a thing I could do. Alright, now, is this a room? It is. Recreational room. Let's get some more backing tiles. This one's going to be... I don't know, some nice wood paneling. Why not? Over here... We got a lot of work to do, so I'm just going to let them do this work for a while. As far as the water coming out, we don't seem to have an issue with the water coming out. This does need to be addressed. This is a little bit too cold up here, in my opinion, just a little bit. So I'm going to say if it's -10 or -9. I want it to go out more often so that we get more metal refining going on. Like, what is our metal refining? Copper ore to copper, non-stop. Got you. So we have 210 copper right now. Are we holding copper ore up here? No, we're holding iron ore up here. How about I drop the iron ore in favor for copper ore? Make that a little easier. Alright, Pulp. Let's follow you for a while. Your stress needs to go down a little bit. Oh, sedimentary rock, huh? Well, I guess. 77%. Not too bad. Speed that up even more. Let's see if he used the rec room. Now this side could use another dupe. I don't know if we have, I don't think we have a, no, we don't. We don't have a, what do you call it? Printing pod here. We don't have a printing pod. One thing I should check on is my ranching. I haven't been ranching nearly enough. Although, as I said, they have plenty to do over there. Let's see how they've been coming along. We need to mop up some stuff. What's going on with this? Damage, overloading, wire copper. It's hot. Very, very hot. It's a hot wire. How about we do this? We'll do a coal generator right here. And wait a minute. The greenhouse stable doesn't say no industrial machinery, does it? No, I don't think it does. Let's do power. Smart battery. Automation. That should work there. And we'll snip this off. make all of this the priority of what we're doing right now. And I mean, that'll take a little stress off. All this can go. Let's snip this and deconstruct it. Deconstruct buildings. A 6. All those can go. I might leave that. Because I want to go down with this. Yeah, they're working on all this right now, I think. No, they're picking up copper ore. Okay. Oh, they're doing this. Just like I wanted. Good. Alright, I want this to be between 100 and, I don't know, 79 is fine. Alright, this needs to be a high priority. Yes, please. How's those wires looking now? They're still red. Well, we can snip that off. Alright, well that should get some power at some point. There we go. Coal's right there, usually, anyway. Print. Let's see what we get. Oh, and I need to check out our skill points, too. Okay, so we can get barbecue, supplier, rocketries. Guess we're going barbecue. Let's give out skill points. Anemic, you are good, right? I think anemic is fine where she's at. Blame redneck, you could have in exosuit training would be really nice. Let's get you that. And Helena, pyrotechnics. Dougie, let's get you into. Forget what you're doing now. Let's just get you into exosuit training. Quinn, you're going down the research tree because you are a trainee who is still working their athletics up. Ruby, no, Stinger. Well, get you. You are pretty much maxed out right now. Let's keep you there. The Great Pulp, I know he's pretty much maxed out right now too, so I'm gonna leave that alone. And Turner. Turner is a farmer rancher on the other planet, but went down the field research in order to turn on those two things. So I think I go ahead and I scrub his ass. So they're idle over here anyway. And this is, I have no idea if that's working or not. Hopefully so. Let's get a skill scrubber in here. That would be a station. No. Yes? Yes. Station. We'll put it, I don't know, right there. That's a good enough place to put it. Food over here is okay. We do need filtration medium, though. And I'm still waiting on them to build all that, because right now they're building all of this, which is also super important. Ooh, are we researching? Let's see. No research focus selected. Colony achievements earned. Yep. Radiations. Let's see. What's researching? We do have radiation research, which is nice. We could go down the whole mutation of plants, but a gas range would be kind of nice. Let's learn the gas range. We have plenty of natural gas for it. They're idle over here. Alright, Turner, you're in. And I have no idea where the other guy is. There he is. You have nothing to do, Great Plop? Maybe I try to go get that sand? Problem is, all really, really cold over there. I do need to dig some other stuff out, though. But we need a ranch, and we need... Well, you know what? This would be a decent time to dig all this stuff out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Deconstruct the buildings. Probably cancel that one. Deconstruct this building. Those buildings. All these buildings. Yeah, that'll be good. And then let's just put some more ladders maybe on this side. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are some bog buckets around here. It's a bit unfortunate. And I do have to be a little bit careful with some of these things. Alright. At least that gives them something to do. Let's see, dig down there, dig this out, dig that out, dig this out, dig these out, dig that out. Where's the plants? The plants are all right there. Okay, cool. I can do all this digging as well. Oh yeah, now you have plenty to do. And we'll just continue up with that. Might as well. Right, Turner's getting shaken pretty good. Looks like the batteries are getting drained pretty good. I get another ladder right there so we can get across. Perfect. I'm gonna try to keep it on a 5 today. Let's see. Let's get Turner going down. Improve farming, critter ranching 1 and 2, and crop tending. I don't really want to go anything other than that. Let's get you improved carry. No, we can't. Great plump. I think we're good on you. Then let's get you a hat. Forgot to give you the hat. You're going to be a critter rancher 2. And we're going to want to start wrangling up these guys. These slug plugs. Maybe I'll use them for power. I don't know. Find out. What up, Vest? I blame Redneck Dupe died mysteriously in a walk-in freezer accident. Aw. That stinks. You gonna reload, or you just don't care? Technically, you don't have to keep him alive, I guess. Bonus points if you do. Oh yeah, how's this working? Probably not great. Why are you going back and forth? Oh, I see. I see the eggs. That's a flaw. I think I'm gonna snip that because I gotta come in here and redo all this anyway. And as far as this goes, I'm gonna say sweep only because I don't want anybody actually doing that job. It was a little less of an accident than I'd like to admit. Oh, okay. Well, do what you gotta do, you know? You don't like having flatulent dupes. Max stress. Is your stress going up? No, it's not so bad. Are you able to utilize this thing? Errands. Yeah. I think so. Yay, the bog buckets are coming in. That should help us. There's only 2 dupes here, so with only 2 dupes here, I'm not too worried about it. Alright, I think... Not particularly? Yeah, no. Have you ever done an all flatulent dupe run? I did once. Not saying you should try it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If that water drops, it's going to drop down there. Yeah, I suppose. Maybe cancel that. Yeah, we'll check back in on them. I want to see how this process is coming. It's coming okay. Still waiting on some of that. I want to get into ranching the pit soon. Yeah, free power. Not necessarily free. You have to pay for it with metal ore or metal, refined metal, one of the two. Yeah, it stinks about the filtration medium on the other planet. I do not like that at all. This is working well, though, and how's my power split looking? I mean, it's somewhat still strained, but not nearly as bad. Oop, never mind. I could maybe add more to it. Alert. Alright, Nugs, thank you. I love slug plugs for power, though, I do. It's kind of one of those things that it's fun when it works. And you can make a serious butt ton of power with it. Allergy medicine, we're down to 24 units finally. Alright. As far as these airflows, it seems to be working. Breathability could be better. We have a whole bunch of bad gases over here. I'd love to go down. I would love to go down. Yeah, I know. I think you're not my only allergic dupe now. I think I might have another one. It's one of those cases where you're like, well, I already got one. Might as well. Yeah, we got a few things to do in this episode. Hopefully I can get her done. One is all this food that is sitting down here. For right now, I don't have a good freezer option. So what I'm gonna do is, which one is deep frozen? Minus 18, minus 17, minus 16. So basically over here. Deep freeze, refrigerated, yep. Oh, this place is already getting warm. Yikes. Maybe I don't want to do that right now. I mean, if I keep it on a 5, it should be fine. Alright, that should at least get it deep frozen for a little while. Get that on power, but power has been the issue. Maybe. Well, whatever. There we go. I'm halfway tempted, though, instead of deconstructing this, maybe doing something like that. Maybe. Let's see, 18. Well, now this one's a little warm, but it's not too bad. Alright, well, everybody's got plenty to do, right? 8% stress, mega over here. How's your athletics coming? An 11 just went up by 1. It was a 10 just a second ago. She started out at a minus 3, so technically she's 13 points up. Yeah, they're still building all of this, which is good. I need this all built. Crops. So much stuff over here. Yay. See, those are priority 6s. Okay, so that can be priority 6s. Trying to keep the priorities low. And at least on task of what I'd already put down. Don't really want to be adding too much to their schedule. How are these doing? I haven't seen them dropping eggs in a minute. 8 out of 8, 6 out of 8, 7 out of 8, 1 out of 8, 0 out of 8, 0 out of 8. Yeah. I wonder if it's because the igneous rock is hard to find. Where is that water going out to? It's going out to research and bristleberries. And also oxygen. Soon, but not yet. Because right now this has priority. Got you. Oh, we got a hatch down here and it's tame. Relocate you to, I don't know, this one right here. Let's grab him. Glad he didn't drown. I don't know if I can get him. No, I can't. Let's go down like so. We got a hatch there now. Why is your door open? Just count eggs. There you go. Oh, we got some eggshell. Alright, idleness. Okay, guys. Good job. Good work. Let's get one of these tiles placed here. I'm gonna need some sort of rock crusher. Yeah, that's fine. We'll do the whole thing. And then let's get... Is it refinement? Yeah, refinement. Rock crusher. Kind of stinks about the light situation here. Maybe I could do something like this. Cancel. Do I want a light? I kind of do. Now, let's see. Automation. That'd be cool to do it from that side. I mean, I can do it from there, but it requires a higher level than what I have. Also do it from, like, the side. That would be fine. As far as the light goes, it's under furniture. Do we want to do a ceiling light? I mean, it'd be better over here, I suppose. That's a long automation wire. Whatever. Of course, then they're not going to circle properly. Yikes. I guess this would be the better version of it. And then automation. I actually do have some wire here. Awesome. So let's hook that up. Then a couple bins. I'll need to have another mesh tile there. Alright, well, they have something to do. Priorities on constructions. Yeah. They're getting around to it slowly. Have we done this yet? No, no we have not. Priority 7 on those. Yeah, we need to get sweepers doing more work than what they are. Hopefully I am getting more metal. I do have a queue now here of waters. And as far as water coming in, it's not backed up yet. But it could be soon. Alright, let's do cobalt ore. That's metal ore, cobalt ore, 5 tons. Eggshell. Alright, well, they're getting the cobalt ore. That's nice. And over here. Hey, we're getting in over this side. Alright, so what do we do? Research. So now we know the gas range. The mini pumps would be nice. I haven't even started ranching Drecos. Should probably get into that. I don't think I'm going to need an emulsifier yet. It makes slime into Phyto oil. The soda fountain wouldn't be bad. Gives our dupes a little pep in their step. And that's about it. Other than that, I think we got most of it. Plastic stuff. Yeah, I really need to get Drecos ranching. We could also do espresso machine and the large liquid fuel tank. That's weird why they're together. Going to space would be fun. I wouldn't mind doing that. The sweepy dock and the payload launcher. Let's get those. And we have a print, so I definitely want to check this out. What do we get? Suit wearing rocketry. No, suit wearing building supply. Now that is a dupe I like. A suit wearing building supplier. Do I need another builder? One second. Yeah, I only have Blame Redneck, I think. Anemic Mega. We have 8 dupes here now, and I have the 8 dupes there, but do I have other beds? Could I send somebody off to the other planet? What do they need? They have a rancher and a digger. I only have the one hauler. Redneck could go to the other planet, but that would make that planet polluted. You're using a bunch of them? Just trying to figure out who I can send off to the other planet. Maybe a cook? I don't really have doubles of many. Stinger is the actual researcher. Quinn's a trainee. Quinn is going to be... I don't know what... Quinn's going to be... actually a researcher. Maybe I send the researcher over. Athletics is 7. They don't need that much. Send Quinn over. That's not so bad. Quinn right now, I believe, is in the gym, or where is Quinn? Quinn's on break. You know about that. Let's check the other planet. Do we have enough room for them? No, because our bedrooms are up here. I could put another cot right up there, though. Easy enough. Let's make that a 7. And then I will get you to go over here. Quinn. There you go. And then I will accept Ada. Ada is going to be coming in here. You know what? I'm going to finally set this up. Standard in, but you cannot. Everybody cannot. Maybe some of them should, but they're not able to right now. Mega could use some more time in there. So Quinn is no longer allowed in there, but Ada is. Ada is allowed in there because they have custom default authority in there, which is, yep, like so. Copy settings, paste settings. And then with Ada, she is also, her skill is going to be in, she's going to lose her aesthetic design, but that's all right. Because really she's a builder, suit wearing, probably digger as well. And I don't really need her doing art. So we're going to give her advanced research. And give you a little researching hat. Your schedule, I'm going to put you probably on, well, actually, whatever schedule the other person was on. Which schedule were they on? Quinn was on. Okay, so you're going to be going down. Ada is on this schedule. Quinn is going to be on the schedule over here. Shift 1, Planet 2. Yep. So that's Quinn. Now. Okay. Switcheroo. Now they have a researcher. That doesn't really need to do a lot, but maybe I will have a researching post over here, which would make researching go a little bit faster, which isn't horrible. Let's go ahead and deconstruct that. Alright, how about over here? Hey, more muckroot. I should probably not allow them to eat that. Oh, I don't. That's good. That's real good. I don't really want to eat meal ice either. I was still growing that, wasn't I? I think so. Major eye irritation. Gotta love it. I'm trying to dig this down so that we can get rid of some of that. I'm thinking, let's see what plants are around here. I want to, I kind of want to make sure that I don't disrupt any of these plants. But at the same time, cancel that one. I need to drain all this gas out of here. There we go. That should start the process. We might be able to use that into a nature reserve someday. Should always use another nature reserve. All right, I think I can stop this. Copy settings, paste. Yeah, we're good on that. And then you're all bored and have nothing to do. Got you. Eggshell to lime forever. Cobalt to cobalt, ore to not ore 50 times. You guys need more stuff to do. So let's go ahead and wrangle all the critters that are plugs, slug plugs, and then the critter eggs. Where are they? Slug eggs. Yep, all those on a 9, please. And we will just do the whole damn map right here. And then I'm gonna go around making doors everywhere. Alright, that one will get that one. Now we can get in here and get these. Hopefully, what other slug plugs are around other than these? There's these over here. I could put another door, let's say right there. A little bit of metal right there. Maybe don't dig that metal out. Cancel this. That should be fine. And I believe that's all the slug plugs. Okay, cool. They can work on that. Yay! Did we get that all going? I think we did, so let's get that hooked up. Yeah, they're working on other things now, so I'm gonna snip these off. And I want to say deconstruct building. Deconstruct buildings, like level 8. And then this will go this way. This one would go that way. And this one would go up. And yep. Cancel that. And there they go. Now our hot gas is going up. 44 degrees, 55 degrees, 55 degrees, 43 degrees. It should be coming out a lot cooler than that. 26. 26. So that's way better. 26. And it's filtrating throughout the entire base now. We got overload damage. Yeah. Alright then. Snip that off. Oh, I see why. Because we don't need that anymore. Yep. We don't need that anymore. And this, does it have any power any other way? Alright. Hopefully we'll fix that wire. But us bringing out oxygen here should help out the atmosphere quite a bit, because it's not great. Which means I want to continue to dig down as well. The more I can get this gas filtered out, the better. Did we ever give that stuff over here? No, we have not. That is now going to go to a priority 7 on construction. And that was research done. Gotcha. Right on. Well, we got a few of them slug plugs we put over there. Not all of them yet. Let's go ahead and dig down one right there, just so that we can get down in that area. There you go. I don't think they've gotten any metal in there. Alright, well, he's wrangling up some. Haven't seen anybody using this yet. Alright, and do we have 3 beds? We do. Nice. That's still not made yet. I don't know why. It says that we have no copper ore. Okay. Let's change that. Over here, this is about done. Let's get some sand in here. Let's go, I don't know, 20 tons, I guess, of filtration medium sand on a 7. We are about done draining this out. That's good. I want to be able to make like a hot water storage over here. What is this? Broken? No, it's fine. And this is getting my cooling over here. Keeping that area cold. Did we finish this? Yes, we did. Yes, we did. Good, good, good. Is this going yet? No, it's not. It's still dormant. For how long? 2 cycles. Okay, I need to focus on that. Let's get everything that's here. Hold on. Everything that's here, right there. And then also build in here. Like so. Priority 7. And here I go, not doing priority 5s much anymore. Maybe. We'll try to do it again here soon. How's the breathability looking? How's my gas flow looking? It's getting there. Alright, well, they already finished that. Let's get everything in there out of there. We could seal this up. I think, right? Because that will go up and around. Ooh. Yep, no, that's fine. Still gives me 15 tons of storage before that happens. And when that happens, this would come out and join up, basically. Join up like so. And this needs to be, yeah, that's probably why I'm losing my chill right there. Ouch. Granite, I guess. Oh, they're getting some of the other things done. That's cool. Rails are going in. That has no power. Okay, yeah, I see. Could make more transformers. It might be smart. Got everything out of there, yes. Awesome. We have power in there, we do. We have plumbing in there, we do. I'm gonna seal it up. Let's get priority 7s on all of these. And over here, we're refining a lot of metal right now so that we can build some stuff here to keep these guys off the floor. And meanwhile, we're ranching them up here. Yep. Cool. That should be the last one of them. So I think we now have all the slug plugs. Let's get a wire up here. And I might as well. It's gonna give us a little bit of power, not a lot. Plus 40. We were running, I think we were running on those slug plugs though for a while. So now to not have it, that's gonna affect our power. But we do have the wheel. Nobody wants to run the wheel for very long. Alright, I'm gonna take a small BRB when I come back. We're gonna have to figure out power on this situation in this planetoid, and of course, stress is still an active problem there. Other than that, on this planet, we're just trying to get this finished. Metal production looks nice. Gas flow is not so great. got a big old pocket over here. So I'm trying to get a deep pit. Maybe something down here where this biobot builder is. It might be nice. All right, I'll be right back. We got like a frozen core down here. There's a whole bunch of hot water over here, which is quite nice. I was wanting to build a hot water storage over here that I would run in first before anything else. So hot water storage. Let's see, how would we want that stored? Something like that with airflow tiles. That ladder is gonna have to go if I want it there. That might not be able to work. Oh, that's kind of booty. I believe that's a cobalt. Cool steam. No, wait. Cool steam. Cobalt. Cool steam. Cool steam. It wouldn't take too long to get around that. How am I doing for igneous rock, by the way? Not very well. Total reserve available. That's new. I don't remember that before. I don't think stone hatches are going to last me very long if igneous rock is going to be the issue. I might how do we do it on sandstone? That's the main one. Sandstone. I think I was tracking that. No, it was not. 300, okay, yeah. So we have more of that than anything else. How about dirt? DIR. 154 tons. It's not bad. I like that all right. Yeah, I'm kind of wanting to come over here and redo this. Especially now that we got all that water out of there. Maybe we could come down and mop. And dig. Deconstruct. Time to get back to ranching a little bit. There's another volcano. And there's another hatch. Wrangle you. He went underground. Oh, that's alright. She's still gonna wrangle him. Nice. We got him. We got him. As far as this goes, we did get sand in here, right? No, we have not got sand in there yet. I do not have enough haulers. I need a new hauler. Gotcha. Getting soggy feet. That's not good. Alright, that's research done. So I might as well get some of the other research, right? Mini pumps, don't need them. I'll get this one. I might leave research alone, to be honest. Need to focus on getting some of these other priorities going. And this person, Ada, is working hard. Got an athletics of 1 already. Hey, there's some sand. Okay. Got plenty of barbecue right now. This here in the fridge area. Wait, this was supposed to be for barbecue, so edible barbecue. We'll do also other edibles like Cooked seafood, gristleberry, spindly grub fruit? No. Alright, there's the gristleberry. Let's do the pickled meals too. Alright, what do we got? We do not have that much food. 27,000 calories of barbecue right now. But that should go up there. And hopefully... it's refrigerated. Damn it. Well, at least it's refrigerated. This can now be closed though. I think that's fine. We got... this is full. And not allowing any more in. Cooling is going to go down, but... oh, because it's already above it. -8. What's the temperatures like? It's alright. I don't mind. That is set for -9. Yeah. This is coming out at 13 degrees. 14 degrees. And that is doing well. This could be a reserve tank for that. I don't think I'm gonna worry about it right now. I don't even know what's in it, but that should be fine. Okay, so this should be good. Pickled meal is in a refrigerated atmosphere. At least it's refrigerated for free. I don't have to pay. Well, not quite for free, but at least not constant power. There isn't that at the very least. And a print. Can we get a hauler? Digger, builder, rancher, tidying, doctoring, farmer, or a cook. Another cook wouldn't be bad, but they're a slow learner. Another cook wouldn't be horrible. Especially on the other planet. Max stress, 66%. As far as power on this place. I doubt we have a lot of good stuff here. Fertilizer, phosphorite, coal. No coal. Do we have any geysers on this planet? Chlorine gas, liquid sulfur, carbon dioxide. Lame. So no easy way of making power. Solar panels. How bright is this place? 35,000 lux. Is that brighter than this place? Yeah, by a lot. I mean, I guess we could learn making glass, and that would make solar panels. That would, or we could send them natural gas, which eventually we'll have someday. As far as my ranch goes, I wonder if I could get a few ranches this way. I bet I could. Alright, I can mop this up. So let's do that. Now, as far as this water here goes, I kind of want to get rid of it. I'm thinking about ranching sage hatches. Do I have even the idea of what that is? Sage hatch? Maybe if I started feeding them dirt? Because this looks to be empty. Yeah, these are like errands and stuff. And they're not getting dealt with very quickly. So it is time to start thinking about putting automation in here. I think that's the next thing. However, I've got to up my power grid before I do that. Is that still a stable? No, it's not. So that does affect it. Deconstruct, automation, deconstruct all of that. I'll go ahead and put in a somewhat proper area over here. And then with a smart battery, I think that would be enough. Power, smart battery, automation. Make that a 7. And the deconstruction of that probably pretty fast too, because that's bad. Yep, good. They're already on it. They didn't say it. At least I didn't see it. How many critters do I have right now? Let's see. Domesticated critters, 32. Yep, 32. Might have to start thinking about getting the pips going soon. I have to get more ways of making dirt. Sage hatch eat dirt. Dirt, yep. That's awesome. Somehow we have power on this line. Cool. No idea where you're getting that power from. That line goes... No idea where it's getting power from. Nothing giving out power. Anyway, what was this here? Choose blueprint. A cook. Cook. I think Nugs is doing our cooking right now. Yelp, you could be a better critter rancher. And oh, her morale has gone way up. Let's get... I mean, there's so many. I guess art fundamentals will get you something you want. Ruby, exosuit training. So now you are a full-fledged mechatronics engineer. I could send you off to the other planet, Ruby. Machinery of 21, athletics of 17. Holy cow, you're blowing anemic out of the water. Ruby is not quite, well, yeah, Ruby's done. They don't have any sand on the other planet, though. We're gonna have to send sand over. And Nugs is upset right now because she's got allergies. Alright. I don't think I take one right now. I think I reject all. Don't even want the shine bug. Alright. Do shine bugs still give you eggshells? Because if so, I can still really take advantage of that. What else were we doing over here? That is almost done. 7. It is erupting now. So soon, we'll have that water coming in. And as far as this goes, yeah, we're refining as fast as we can, but it's just not fast enough. It's going out at 18 degrees. It's at least enough to be desalinated, and we're gonna have to figure out where I'm gonna keep my water. This is still very bad gases. Gonna have to do some more digging, I think. I mean, I could dig down. That's a cobalt volcano. 2 steam vents. Wouldn't be bad to get those up and running, but I don't have atmosphere. I think I've researched it though, right? Yeah, I've researched it. Don't have them yet. Maybe I'll get on one that's not like overloading my line right now. 300. Could even do it on one of these. 16. This one is definitely capable. So let's get a station in here. That'll be Exosuit Forge. You know what? I'll move it. Yep, and then we'll have a little light. Maybe a ceiling light, because I want to kind of keep this a little bit tidy. Automation. We're going to need bins here. One for used suits, one for reed fiber, one for a metal ore, I guess. Get a few tiles, like so. Airflow there for it. And then as far as the power goes, we'll just hook this up like this. Alright, so let's put this one for copper. I'll do 2 tons. This one will be for used suits. Let's see, clothing. We don't know it yet. This one will be for reed fiber if we know it. No, but we know the thimbleweed seed. Okay. We have polluted water. Let's grow some thimbleweed. Food. Hydroponic. A pump. A pump and a pipe. A pump and a pipe. And some power. Starvation. Quinn earned a skill point. Quinn earned a skill point. Can be applied to research. Ooh, yeah, because you are the researcher. And we had starvation on the other one. Hopefully not. Cooked seafood, barbecue. Oh, do we have cooked seafood on that? On this? I think so. Yeah. So all that food is hopefully up here being cooled off. At least refrigerated. You know, almost in a sterile atmosphere. Atmo suits. Yep. That's what we're trying to get. Alright, well that's set up. Now they'll work on this. And idle. We're idle over here. So what do we want to do? Food, we're fine on food. want to dig out more, so let's do that. Of course, we don't have very much power. And there's bog buckets in there, I think. Yep. What is that? Yeah, it's a bog bucket. Okay. So that polluted dirt right there, is it? Oops, cancel that. Alright, everything else I don't care about, though. So I'm going to carefully try to dig all that out. And 1 second while I check my text messages. Sounds like we have a ride. Okay, cool. Dig that out. And I guess we'll go under here. I'll go ahead and deconstruct buildings. Yeah, buildings. Those buildings can go. Take all of this out. Maybe put this on there just in case we need to use that. So there you go. That should give them something to do. We shouldn't use too much of this polluted water, but this is a nice little amount to get us at least started on thimbleweeds. Since we haven't started ranching Drecos yet, and I need to start thinking about where I'm going to do that as well. The other thing is this is where I was going to start ranching down here. So what if I dug out a 4-high tile thing right there, and to probably right there. In fact, let's just make it to there. I'm gonna have my new ranch idea down here, I think. Eventually. I also want to extend these since we have more metal now. So let's go ahead and deconstruct just the buildings on that one, just the building on that one. Then I'm gonna dig at least to there, and dig. Guess I'll dig to there. I'll have to put regular tiles down in here. Something like that. Let's get another tile right there. Since that sand is gonna fall, I will make that priority 9. And that just takes care of that sand right now. I don't have to worry about it. I love it. Alright, this pump can be deconstructed. We could continue down. Yeah, I like that. Let's get this pole coming all the way down. Maybe dig the rest of that out. Sweet. Looks like there was some ethanol in there too. Oh yeah, we did drop a little bit of that earlier. Oh, did I ever set his priorities? I don't think I did. Let's see. Priorities for Turner. Turner is a farmer rancher who does researching on the side. No, not really. Let's make you not do researching. Nobody does researching except for the researcher, who will then do operating afterwards. Yep. Wow, they're making short work of that. And let's see, how we doing up here? We are making metal, right? Sometimes. I'm surprised that we still have room for this water. It's nice. I guess we're using enough on the Hydra. Could probably deconstruct some of these. Like those could go, at least. Hot water storage. I guess this is a good enough place as any. This is 64-degree water. I have a place that it'd fall down and get pumped up. Can I have like an Azure waterfall in there? That'd be awesome. Maybe. Especially if I get Atmos suits. Then we'll be doing alright. Alright, I can cancel that mop order. I don't need it. Then let's get 4 more up here dug out. It's making a nice little carbon dioxide pit, at least on this side. Need to bring this side down though too. Only problem with that is I gotta get this dug out. Let's maybe think about at least coming down this way. They're not gonna like it much. It'll get rid of the hydrogen though. Possibly. Probably. Deconstruct some of these. Are you guys absolutely on 5s already? Wow. I'm shocked. Alright, just improving airflow a little bit. Yay, ranching's going on. Alright, and we're gonna have to start switching up. So I'm gonna go ahead and say, let's go ahead and give you dirt. Yep, that's what I want to give you. I'm gonna give you dirt on a 7. Where is dirt? Yep, I only want dirt, no sandstone. Yeah, you're not getting the sandstone anymore. We're gonna try to see if we can get some sage hatches. Ooh, there is some meat down there. And some eggshell too. And some spore chids, which I wouldn't mind getting rid of. Let's see, if we were to come in here and dig that one out. Something like this. And let me get the mop down here. Don't know where that water came from, but it came from somewhere. Nice. Now this is getting kind of thick carbon dioxide down here, but I'm not ready to run that pump just yet. In fact, I might move it once I get it down here. And as far as this goes, I kind of want to dig every other one. I suppose I could put ladders there. Yeah, he's got to breathe air. It's his own fault. Well, not exactly, but close to being. And we do have some of those bees warts, so I can at least kill all those zombie spores. And this whole area, oof, nasty. Hey, looks like we're getting through the water, though. That's cool. So now that water's going through to get cooled off. Awesome. That is empty now, so we could hook this up. Cancel that. Snip it. Deconstruct it. Deconstruct this. And mop all of this stuff up. I don't think I can. Actually, go ahead and cancel all of what I just did. And then what we'll do is, instead of mopping that up, we'll dig that out. And another print opportunity. A researcher supplier, a tidier rancher, or a supplying farmer. I don't need any of them. One's flashlight, one's anemic, and the other one, well, I guess Liam would be the best, but he is a supplier, but I'd like supplier with twinkle toes or something, you know? Mirth leaves, I guess. Let's get the mirth leaves. That now has sand, so I'm gonna say no more sand. And this one can have sand. So, idleness on this side, no research focus selected. We don't really need much research right now. I'm gonna grab some art. And what else? Hey, they are riding the surfboard. Sweet. Okay, that works. This battery, this needs to be dealt with. So we'll dig out these two and deconstruct these two. And that should get all of that done. And what about plants over here? I don't see any down here, so we could dig all of this. I don't even see one there, so we'll dig that one out. Gotta be a little bit careful over here because this area is warm. I can take that stuff out. We could definitely dig out all of this. Ooh, maybe. Where's the plant overlay? Okay, so we have one plant right there. Alright, well, we still have plenty of food on this planet, which is nice. And did we have a print over here? No. I think we took something else. Alright, this is pretty much ready to go. Alright, so let's dig out these. Alright, 39 on that one. There you go. Nope. Okay. You little shit. Got plenty to do now. Let's see, picking up sand. That sand is going to the other planet. We should be filtering out the gases then over there, which will be nice. Let's go ahead and dig out this on an 8. There we go. Now I have it like I want it. Next. The size of this is one right there. And one right there. Glass tiles. I think I'm going to deconstruct these. Let's get doors in here. I guess I want airflow tiles because this place is kind of nasty. Maybe ladders. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Probably gonna have a hard time getting across that. Let's see, 95 tiles, yeah? 78. 96. Yeah, that kind of works out. Let's go over here. Yay, we're getting sand. Sand is amazing. Let's go ahead and mop this battery up so that we can utilize this one as well. And one thing I'd like to start thinking about making is glass. That would be amazing. I need to have a way of cooling it down. Luckily, I have a lot of cooling up top. And I could definitely run it through a metal tile. There we go. Now that battery's working. And they're all idle. Okay, I don't want any metal to fall on this. There's quite a few things that could fall down there that I wouldn't want to fall down there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I could get this. This would... Should probably poke it from this side, to be honest. Let's poke it from this side. Cancel all of this. Cancel these. Now what I'll do is I'll just dig up here. Let's see if they can do that. There you go. Alright, well that's working well. Over here, this is going okay. Yeah, I'm going to have to move all this stuff out, but I'll wait until they're done with it, and then I'll have a sweeper do it. And I'll have to figure out where the sweeper can even be. So the sweeper... Oh, it's going to have to be right there, isn't it? Alright, so deconstruct that ladder bit. Alright, sweeper, auto sweeper. Let's put you right there. With a conveyor loader. 2 of them. Power wires. We're gonna start going up with the power wire to actual copper. Nice. As far as all these eggs go, what do I want them? I might put them in a little ranch so that when they come out, they can be wrangled back in here. That might be a good idea. Or I'll do that with sage hatches, one of the two. I'm hoping to get sage hatches soon. Now that we're feeding with dirt. And let's see, we are digging this all out. Yay! I gotta redo all these. Could probably come in here and dig all that too. Yeah, might as well. Idleness. Okay. Dig that out. Yeah, they're not going to be too happy about these wet floors. Let me go ahead and poke in there. And then... Can I jump up there? Alright, more research is done. Cool, I guess. Alright, dig that one out. Our bathrooms are all sorts of flooded right now. Stress is only increasing. Oh my goodness. Alright, and then I want to get in here. Somehow. Yep. Alright, well, I drained most of the water on that side. I think it's time to mop up now. Yeah, that whole thing. Oof. Alright, over here. Alright, so we're going to be ranching more soon. This is in. So one of these is going to be for eggs. One of them is going to be for meat. The one that goes out for meat needs to go to this place right here. So this one would be fine. Like so. Then as far as eggs and coal, well, I mean, that could be for coal too. But meat should be first. So then as far as eggs go, they could be delivered here, I suppose. Yeah. Why not? Let's just deliver them to that. With a conveyor. Shoot. Construct that. Let's get power down here. This wire. It's got a big ass potential load on it. It has these two generators running it. Could maybe make the line a little bit nicer looking. Yeah, that's gonna run for a little bit too. What up, Scooter? What up, Nugs? Thinking of putting another coal generator down here just to run this. Thinking about it. Let's see, how much of this do I have? I have quite a bit. Yeah, we'll just do that for now. You're in between calls. Sweet. Well, welcome in. I think for right now, I'll have everything going out on this one. And let's see, they're getting this done pretty well. Let's get some copper ones of these made. That's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. There it is. I'm gonna take a BRB. Yeah, I did. Some of those bad gases are coming down here. Maybe I could run this for a little while. Let's go ahead and hook up the power to it, see how she does. It's not bad. Something broke here. It's overloading. Or it overloaded. Alright, so... and we're idle on this side again. Alright, good. Let me get a mop. What's up, Northern? Yeah, I understand. You're very upset. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You are a very noisy cat. Alright, let's dig all this. Ooh, maybe not. Mop. Mop, mop, mop. Oh, he's very upset right now. 66%. Probably should dig that out so he can get it down, though, huh? Oh, no, now he can't get down because he's up here. Hold up. Get down off of that. Dig this one out first. He's taking his break. Okay, so 9 on this. Yeah, at least he was able to go to the bathroom. Alright, so that's working semi-well. Back over here, this looks like it's ready to go. I'm gonna say all. Yep. We're just waiting on the copper for this stuff. And have we had any sage hatch eggs? Oh boy, there's the one loose in here. Kill it. Kill it with fire. Okay, so that's 9 of them right there, right? Okay, so I'd already got that logic in. However, I think I'm going to change it up a little bit, obviously, because I need to extend all these gates and stuff down. Thank you, Vesp. I saw somebody else doing this. I think it was Yelp. And the way he did it was definitely different than the way I do it. I'm kind of curious on the way he does it. I might have to go watch from the beginning on when he set it up, kind of thing, you know what I mean? And then the buffer gates, also at a copper, please. We're going to continue those this way. And then I'm going to extend this way. And I'm going to dig this out. And this wire will extend this way. Yep. It'll go down this way. I'm using iron right now, that's bad. I probably used a lot of iron there. It's unfortunate. Yeah. Only one runs at a time. Next, I need to start thinking about having a pip ranch that does thimble reeds. Not only would it give me thimble reeds, but it would also give me... This might be a good place for it, because I'm not going to ranch anything else. Let's deconstruct buildings. Do I really want to, though? I'm thinking cuddle pips. Cuddle pips would be great in there as an extra bonus. Eventually, we're going to be ranching mostly just sage hatches, I'm hoping. And why are you not running? Because you are not powered. And you are not powered because this has not happened. That's fine. I maybe might have too many things going on there and not enough over here. So let's continue going up. That biome, even though it's kind of melting, it's not totally ruined yet. That is something. Oh, the Nugs, you like that incubator room? Yeah. That's a normal one if you're really pushing ranching. Don't really want to break up in there. Wouldn't mind mopping some places up. But really, what are we doing here? I could get a ladder up into this area so that I could get up there and maybe dig this out. Be able to mop all that up. Alright, and then Other than that, I could dig out this area here so I can mop this out. Very small things, it seems like, right now. Stress is pretty high here. Even with all the extra amenities. Let me go ahead and deconstruct this door. Maybe that fish can flop down there in the water. Deconstruct that door. Deconstruct that door. Could have more amenities here, I suppose. Right now, though, it's the running of the wheel, I would imagine, that's kind of crappy. But we don't have that many things taking power, either. Go ahead and dig that out. Alright, now I can mop that up. Mop that out. Mop that out. Oh. Maybe I could have let it drain a little bit longer, but whatever. Alright, cool. Take that out. I think we're good to mostly get all of this. What was that? Was that a burp? It sounded like a burp. 70% stress. Bro, are you alright? Sopping wet. Appreciated. Follow cam. How about we get you some digging opportunities? No, that's not stressed yet. They're getting there, though. They are getting there. Let's go ahead and mop that up. Dig this out. Dig that out. Entombment. Oh, yeah, well. And trapped. Ah, well, he's not gonna be trapped for long. Oh, okay, maybe. He's fine. Let's get a ladder that goes all the way over to here. Maybe not to that one. Cancel that one. Dig this. That gives them something to do, and hopefully it doesn't increase their stress too much. Alright, so for these are... Wow, it's supposed to be 75? 75. Copy settings, paste. Oh wow, were these not right the whole time? 75. Paste. So, 75, yeah, let's go with automation. Alright, that should be good now. We got some more sand to dig out. I want sage hatches. We do not have sage hatch eggs yet. I'm hoping that these guys' diets will be on it soon. I'm gonna copy a few more of these. See, copy settings, paste settings, paste settings. Yeah, we only have a few ranches right now. Alright, how much dirt do I have? 137 tons. That's fine. This is just a feeder ranch to start the process anyway. Alright, I think we're ready to snip these wires. Double check that these are all set to the right thing. 75, 75. It should be giving a green signal to this one. Okay, it's gonna need a cycle to reset everything, because this was already going, I think. Maybe, I don't know. It usually does take a cycle to restart that process. Wait. Oh, I saw him doing it. What are you doing, dude? Why are you deconstructing my gate? I can at least make it out of copper now. how's this going? Oh yeah, we're hauling everything out of here now. That's great. That's absolutely good. We don't want anything in there. Research is done, I guess. That's going up towards the fridge area, I guess. Yeah. New hatch eggs, huh? I mean, sage hatch eggs. Alright, then I guess we're doing regular hatches. Incubate 9. Copy settings. Paste them. And then I think we could be good to reset that. Let's get all the eggs in though first. Oh, I need to have power wires to it all. That might be good as well. And I probably should have a pretty good sweep over here of a 5 at least. I don't know if my hauler can get to all that, but hopefully they can. I really don't want them roaming around in here very long. Alright, let's reset it. There goes the first one. I might have to manually move everything out of here. I don't think my haulers are going to be able to get into all that. Oh boy, is anybody coming for it? Nope. That one did not. Ooh, we're losing power. That's not good. Oh, we don't have any coal. Shit. 7s. Well, that's part of my problem right there. My inconsistent. Hey, almost had it. I should have duplicate motion sensors as well. That would help. Like, if they're already there hugging the egg. No, that doesn't work. It'd have to be like a weight plate. And then I don't know how much the hatches weigh versus the dupes. That could be a problem. Alright, well, we got one lullaby egg at least. There are ways to make it fancier though. Alright, down here we're getting ready to get all the stuff for the ranch set up. Over here we are digging out, guys. Digging out. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That up here. I will dig at least that much out. Alright, and then let's get some more digging. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll get all of that dug out. Let's go this other direction. A little bit anyway. And dig all that out. Go that way. Yeah, I can get a lot of that stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Dig all that out. Obviously, I don't want to dig the bog buckets, but a lot of that can go. In fact, got some more polluted water here I could try to deal with. More ethanol. We got some nosh sprouts. That might be fun. This area over here could extend and be dug out. And how is breathability doing? It's pretty good. Alright, let's go to the other planet. This is still emptying out. Those are now running, and that is lullabied. Incubating, lullabied. Hey, it looks like they are picking up some of this stuff, though. And he's eating the sandstone. This is horrible. This is not good. This is not what we wanted. Are we picking up any critters here? This answer any errands. Number 5. These are 7s. That's a 7. That is a 7. Alright, well, somebody's gonna come and do it. Yep. Getting the ranches more automated is gonna be great. I cannot wait to do it. Alright, well, you know what? Ranching is more important than incubating, I guess. I'm just gonna let them do that. Meanwhile, let's watch these guys dig out this area a little bit. How's your stress? 75%. It's not great. It's not great. It's not good. But we do have a great hall. You have a place to eat. You have a place to go to the bathroom, which, you know, is what it is. Your bedroom's quite cold. We could maybe change up the bedrooms, but I mean, the decor in there is amazing. This nosh bean is actually growing, which is cool. We're gonna need to get water down here at some point, and probably Atmo suits. Let me go see if we made that one thing over here for the thimble reeds. We did, so let's go ahead and get thimble reeds. Hopefully that'll get us enough for Atmo suits. Alright, well, we got that one hatch ranched, so that's good. And as far as the stone hatches go, I mean, I don't know. How's this going? Still waiting for it to clean out. Could maybe get a haul on it. See if anybody wants to do it. What's her skills at? Ada. Ada, you're my researcher, or you're my newest recruit. Yep, you're gonna be exosuit training, construction, digging, but you're going down field research. Anemic is done. Blame redneck could have improved construction. Nuggy, improved carry, maybe? No, you're good. Great plup. You're overburdened, and Turner, you're about where you need to be. Okay, so we kind of need to focus on the secondary planet mood. Like, what is your guys' biggest issues? Let's see. Great Hall +4. Interested skills learned. Standard duplicate. Latrine, barracks, last cycles, decor, downtime, grizzly mill. Bitch. Let's see. Oh, hell, my plant got buried in mud. Make sure we don't uproot that. No, cancel uproot. Deconstruct this door. Put this ladder all the way across. And I'd love to get some fossil, so I think that's my goal. Let's also dig this out. Ooh, wait, cancel. Sorry about that. Oh my goodness, that was close. Trying not to do that. Right, power usage over here. Oh yeah, we're almost done with this now. Alright, I want this deconstructed. Not much left. Alright, it's all gone. Alright, we're ready. Do we have any sage hatch eggs? No. What are your chances? You're elderly. What are your chances? Reproduction rate 33%. Looks like I'm gonna have to do it for a while longer. Alright. However, with the incubation room over here set up and ready to go, that shouldn't take too long. Other than that, oh, we got the thimblereeds growing. Another print available. A pipsqueak, a rancher, a Dr. Tardier, or a rock tree doctor. Diver's lungs, ranching. Another rancher might not be the worst. With diver's lungs, not too bad. Oh boy, if I were to get that rancher. Yelp is my rancher here. Nuggy, what are you doing with it? Priorities. Nuggy is cooking first and then farming and ranching second. So yeah, having another rancher might be a good idea. Getting rid of Ruby over here as a Megatronics engineer might be a good idea too. So I say we give Ruby over to the other guys, but if we do that, we're gonna have to move some things around. I don't know, let's see, how many beds are we gonna want here? Like 5 max? I don't even want 5. But I do need a Megatronics engineer. So that would be 4 dupes total. That works perfectly. And we'll get another one of these. Put right there. Let's go ahead and deconstruct that one. Yeah, we'll just move their bedrooms down here. It'll be easier for them. Could probably get plumbed bathrooms even, which would be very nice for them. Hopefully their stress will go down. And as far as this guy goes, maybe... well, he'll have to be training. So can't do anything with him yet. This is good to go, but does not have power. Okay. Let's connect that power. Let's snip this power. There we go. Now we can... now we're not wasting. Cancel this. Oh, was I totally out? I was totally out. No way. Probably because this one doesn't have power. But still, that's crazy. Okay. Alright, well, we're refining metal again, most likely. Copper ore to copper. Check on them. We've gotten most of that built. As far as bathrooms go, maybe I put them right here. That wouldn't be too bad. Get... door here. Let's get some plumbing. Actually, it'd be medicine. Sinks. 1, 2. I think 2 people per schedule over here is fine. In fact, I'll go ahead and even put in for the showers. And then the toilets. Cancel these 2 right here, because we're going to make those airflow tiles or something. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Cancel. Alright. Let's get some plumbing in here. Of course, we're going to need sand for refinement, and this place does not have sand, so that's going to be a recurring problem. We'll have that going out this way. Yeah, I could use this pump that's already using that to go into a reservoir. I mean, if that goes into a reservoir, then I could bring out the yout into a sieve. Send clean water back until it's a certain level, but also send clean water. Well, let's send it up here first. That's clean water, right? No. Not yet, it isn't. Cancel this. Although I do like that there. I just need to have a sieve. That would be under refinement. Water sieve. Have that right there. Already has power wire on it, which is kind of nice. We'll have this coming out like so, then this coming over. Ridging. I'll have it have a thing there with a, let's say, automation hydro sensor right there, so that this will fill up until it gets to that point, and then it'll shut off. And because we're going to be taking some of that polluted water out of there. Then, once that shuts off, it can continue this way. Or eventually it'll have to come down, like so. The polluted water here. Once again, this piping is horrific. But this would go this direction eventually. Maybe with a bridge. Like so. In fact, I need other bridges as well. This would be a bridge. Like so as well. Yep, that's where it all goes out. Alright, you guys can work on that. And how are we doing for our O2 separation? Wow, that is really working on it. I'm guessing that we're not taking much up. That's not working at all. It has power. Is it saying we have enough oxygen around here? I don't think so. Let's see, what is the pressures in here? This is the one that pumps that out. That is sending a green signal. This is sending a green signal saying it's too much. If above... Yeah, I don't want that. If above 30 or below 30. Yep, just keep that on. Thank you very much. And as far as this one, same. If above, like 30, below, there you go. Just run it. Could just say 0. If below 0. There we go. That'll just run it then. That was bad. Don't want to, you know, choke my duplicants out. There we go. Now the airflow is flowing again. And that's coming out at 23 degrees, 25 degrees. Eggs are being hugged. Filter gates on top, buffer gates on the bottom. Once again, that's how it looks. You're basically sending one to another to another. There's other ways of doing it though, which is really neat. I haven't explored all those ways. This one should be getting a request for something, and then yeah, we are done with this. So here's what I want to do here. I got to get rid of this water. I hate that cup. Water. It's quite a bit. It's quite a bit of water. I guess I could get a pump in there. Maybe. Alright, well, first of all, what I think I'm going to do is get all the eggs out of that room. Do I want to do that? Not really. What is 96 tiles? It doesn't even really need to be 96 tiles, does it? Maybe I keep that there like that. 72 tiles. It is a nice way of getting rid of them. Could add another ranch. This ranch would have to be smaller because there's less room in it. That's okay. And then I need to just automate this so that, and since I'm making all that copper now, and I got 7 tons of it, I think we upgrade our energy system. I still don't think I'm able to do the natural gas, maybe. I need Atmo suits, that's why we're growing these. Let's focus on this setup here. I'll get a door, ladders, like so we can deconstruct these buildings. And I'll get another one of, another ranch up and running here. Yeah, upgrading our power wires, I think it's important. I really don't need that there, but whatever. And then this. And this. You know what? I'm going to move it anyway. Just because the other ones are like that. Deconstruct this. Let me get the automation wire in. Alrighty. And then we just need to copy these settings. Copy settings, paste. Perfect. And I could have a thing that brings coal up, which would be great if I had a central area for coal. I think I want to dig out down here, something awful. I don't believe this area is hot. Not really, no. 34 degrees. And I know we got a little volcano right there, which is, you know, whatever. I don't know exactly which one pops that. I think it might be the middle one, but who knows? I think I want to leave that alone. Maybe cancel all of that then. Let's think about coming in here. This is polluted, so I mean I could at least come in here. I could even, I mean there's slime in here, gross. So let's get the slime out. And then I'll build a insulated igneous rock tile right there. Curious if they'll do that. See, that's a 5, that's a 5. Copy settings, paste settings, copy settings, paste settings. So all that's ready to go, and then I would need another one of these right here to send that signal. But that signal signals this to turn on. As far as how hot that's gonna run, I don't know. It's pretty warm, 59 degrees. Yeah, I might have to do something about that. Not really happy about it. I would like to also maybe dig out around here a little bit. Let's see. Let's go ahead and just dig straight down by 2. Maybe even something like this. This could go up on either side. Yeah, maybe I put a door in here. Right, just so that I can continue going up. I don't need that many ladders. But I would like to have like some droppers here of dirt. So let's get a shipping container. Conveyor loader, I mean. Put it right there. I don't have conveyor meter because I don't have plastic, do I? Okay, cancel that. We don't need it then right now. I need plastic. I need to ranch out Dracos, which I'm thinking about doing on this side of the base. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh, that's a hatch. Wrangle you, 9. Wrangle you, 9. Hatch egg, relocate. Into there. Where else are hatches right now? I'm guessing that's it. Hoping that's it. Ooh, we did kill that sporchid. Nice. Then I want to dig out this one. Let's build a tile there. Dig out this spot. Let me cut this power. Yeah, I guess I don't even need to worry about it. I can just kind of build it out. Dig it out and build it out. And just kind of delete it. That'll be easier. These sporchids here, you know. So we'll build another one right there as well. Can't reach that yet, but we have to do these 2 first. Max stress is 67%. Alright, so this would be if it's below 500, send a green signal. Yeah, I like that. I am shocked he is still so stressed. And that we don't have any of those slug plug eggs down there yet. Alright, so how is this coming though? How is this coming? This is coming. 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 This is Alright. Go in there, go in there, go this way, go out that way, yep, go this way and do that. Why aren't you doing it? Pipe blocked. Okay. There it goes. Alright, well, we're dropping clean water back in, and that's good. As far as, let's look at liquids now. I think we're only clean water, so just kind of deconstruct that now. Don't really need to worry about that now. If that's the case, I don't have to pump that up anymore. This could go straight up. This could separate. And then I could have the... Oh, I bet you the bridge was going the wrong darn way. And that bridge there. Yeah, because no, that's going the wrong way. That's the clean... Oh, no, that's going the right way. Cancel this. Bridge. Deconstruct. Darn it. It was right the first time. Yeah, I got this all sorts of wonky. Alright, but we got plumb toilets now, so we only want them coming in this direction. Copy, paste. We can deconstruct 7, all of those, and all of these. So we now have a place for all the dupes, and they have showers and bathrooms. I'm even going to go ahead and give them some shower time. Bath time. We're going to give you 2 bath time slots. Yep. And that is ship planet 1, or ship 1, planet 2. Ship 1, ship 1, planet 2, ship 2, planet 2. I don't think I have a ship 4, planet 2. No. That's okay. But that gives them bath time. That should be fun. Now we can probably go ahead and get that dupe out of the printing pod. So we'll take... Who was it? Dr. Tidier? Diver's Lung. Oh, it's the rancher. Yeah, we need another rancher, a meep. Alright, skills-wise, you're gonna go into... Oh, you can't research. Huh. Improved farming it is. I'm gonna have to do something about that though. Helena's good. Nucky is probably fine. Yeah, I don't really want to give anybody any skills. Priorities for Meep is operating. Ada is operating. Oopsies. Yep. And he's allowed in there, right? Yep. And then we just need to get rid of the other mechatronics engineer. That would be Ruby is assigned. And can go to the other planet. And now they have a mechatronics engineer. Yeah. Awesome. Let's check how much sand we have. That's going to be something I want to track on this planet. Hey, sage hatch eggs. It's 0, but it means that we might have some on the other planet. Alright, they have all the beds they need, I think. Yep. We're going to have some idle dupes, I'm sure. I could do some more digging. I could make sure that we're not going to... Yeah, see, that's the problem with dropping all this water. Is there are plants down here, and they don't want to die. Could maybe dig out more of this stuff, though. Like, I don't need all that. I don't know how much of that I need, but I don't want much of it. Let's see. Let's go this way. Deconstruct. Sweet. Let's see if we have that sage hatch egg. Remove you. Cancel. Sage hatch egg. Yep. Incubate. Level 9. Perfect. And now this guy, of course, is going to be eating. Relocate you. I think right in here will be fine. I might go ahead and stop the regular hatches, or maybe, you know what? Cancel this, remove that. That'll be regular hatches. These, remove, sage hatch, incubate. Yeah, go ahead and just kill those guys. Relocate. I can go here. I guess I might be getting rid of my stone hatches. I'm just saying. I need that igneous rock anyway. Yeah, remove that. And that's going to be sage hatch egg as well. Okay. Ending move. Alright, this is ready to go. I'm excited. I need to get plastic, though. How are we doing on this stuff? We have thimble reed. Great. So now we can make Atmos suits. So this is going to be for reed fiber. Let's do 50 on a 6. Do the variants count? Yes. Yes. Any pip variant, any hatch variant. Right now, I currently have. Let's see, where is that at again? Domesticated critters. 0. What? Well, I have domesticated critters. Don't know why it's saying that. Anyway, this is going to be Atmos suits out of copper. We want 4 of those on a 7. Thank you. Hopefully we'll get to that. Wow, we already have 2 sage hatch eggs. That's cool. So I'm gonna want to have a drop off over here. Let's see, that's under food. Critter drop off. That's gonna be for sage hatches. Yep, this will be for sage hatches, which we don't know yet. That's fine. I will need plastic, which I do not have. Let's see, 1, 2, 1, 2. Oh man, I kind of want to have this somewhere else. Yeah, it'd be awesome. I don't think I can, because then they would just stay up there. Unless I forced them down with doors, which is... I don't know how to do all those fancy tricks. I know a few of them, but I don't know them all, you know what I mean? I know a couple. I have a few tricks, but not a lot. Alright, they're idle over here again. Alright, cool. Let's, Alright, we can dig most of that out. How about this up here? All of it. Sweet. What else? I kind of want to get rid of all this as well. set that direction. Man, how's Turner doing here? Turner's going to bed. Oh, we don't have a tile there, do we? Let me get that. How are we doing for food? We still have quite a bit of food. And we have no cook. That's the next dupe, or maybe somebody's just gonna have to have that skill. Or we're gonna have to send it from the other planet. Now, does that have anything on it? No. Down here. Sage hatches. Are you guys getting lullabied? Let's just double check these settings. 75, 75. Okay, good. Incubating, incubating. Let's reset that. Oop, one of them got out. He's eating us out of house and home. There you go, wrench him out of there. Let's see, we are on the wheel. Power is a big issue on this planet. Now that we have reed fiber, we can send reed fiber over here, which will then allow us to get, in fact, let's check it. Sand, we have 16 tons. How about cobalt? No, COB. Okay, I mean, we could crush up a little bit more. Another 10. Do that. So, did that work? Did that actually happen? Can I reset that? Wait a second. Oh, because you're full. 8 of 8. Okay. We can't have that linked to that anymore. Oh, this isn't even hooked up. But I don't think I need it hooked up. Maybe that's what I was doing. Now it's incubating. Now we should get a hug on it. Checking out the... Oh, nobody's working in the gym right now. These guys are doing okay. How's breathability doing? Because I haven't built anything here yet. No, it's getting bad. Okay. And this is storing my polluted water or my clean water? This is storing my polluted water. Could do an open air electrolyzer. That would give me power as well. Probably wouldn't need too many of them. Let's go ahead and get the airflow stuff in first. Get a gas reservoir. Might get a few of these, but at least one for now. Maybe this will be my power generation. Probably have to have a whole bunch of mesh tiles out here. Hopefully I have enough metal for this. Doors. Power, battery, I guess, cobalt, power, hydrogen, 1, 2, 3, and 4, why not, we'll do 4. this side. Power. Heavy watt. Probably need to have this one canceled so that I can have a joint plate. Maybe we'll have transformers down there. I don't know how much metal I have, but I have a little bit, so why not? These are gonna get warm, but we'll have to find a way to cool. Could, maybe. Cancel, 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 cancel. But, I'm gonna say a metal tile. I mean, I could do a metal tile, but that's a little excessive. Maybe just a regular tile that will run a little cooling through eventually. As far as power goes, this would all have heavy wall wire. And then we would run this for the rest of it. That's getting a little bit ahead of myself. Let's finish this though. So we're gonna need to have, where's that? Automation, gas element sensor, probably here. I think that'd be good. And anything that's hydrogen for longer than a certain amount of time, you can send a signal of green. Yep, and that would then go into there. So that would all be hydrogen, then that would go into there, like so. Perfect. That's the idea. Next is the implementation. I have to get these up and running first and foremost. Cancel this. Where is that pipe running? That way. Looks like I have room for one over here. I mean, that would be a great space. Have one there. Have one right there. One right there. And then we'll have one right here as well. Deconstruct. Sample jar. Demolish. I don't think I have anybody that can... Damn it. I don't have anybody. You know what? That's fine. Deconstruct this. Build more of these. That, and then we want our water to go through that, which we don't have a lot of water right now, so I need to send water here. Let's say that this was the water supply coming in here. I definitely want it to split evenly. Oh yeah, that works. Alright, there's water coming in from that side. I just gotta get water. You know what? That's good. I had like, what am I gonna do with all this extra water? Well, this is perfect. So it goes in on this one, I believe. Yeah, that's the one it goes in on. So we can just extend this. Oh wow, I did that perfectly. Awesome. So that should get them water soon. Incubating, not lullaby. What the hell, bro? Is this still hooked up to that, bro? Did it just not, do we not have enough ranchers? It could be I don't have enough ranchers. Yes, they do, Nux. That's what it is. Ranchers are, we need more. Alright, well, airflow is working well. Breathability is looking decent. This still is a really nasty looking area. Could dig out more of it. See, is it that tile that I can't dig out? I don't know. I'm just not going to dig out both of those tiles. I'll just dig that out. I will have to get that hot water here in a minute or two, but right now they can build all this pipe. And a lot of pipe it is. Well, they definitely have something to do now. Let's see, let's go ahead and prioritize the pipe a little bit faster. I think that's the higher priority there. And then over here, let's also maybe prioritize that pipe. So that one got lullabied. This one is also lullabied. Nice. And it does look like Meep is in here running the wheel. Skills. Meep. He's the one that wants to be a rancher. But he's got to get trained up first. Because that athletics is booty. Alright, so we should be sending water soon. Yay, there's the water going in. How are these going? We are utilizing this cold liquid pretty fast. We haven't even really put very much in the forever storage. Alright, water going in. Next, I want to have this to be the priority. Yep. Starvation. Starve. No research focus selected. Let's go to vitals. Fullness. Meat. Okay, well he's in the in the training room, so they get hungry faster. I guess. I think so. I don't know if it'll be. That's 4 of those. That's bold. But maybe we'll need it. Alright, this will be for 60 seconds. 120 seconds. And that'll be for hydrogen. We'll need power. Oh crap, I forgot about power. Okay, so for right now, it's gonna have to use this power. But I will switch it over to a very nice line right there. Make that to 7. Alright, but they're giving them water, and what else are we doing on this planet? Not much. Trying to ranch. The sage hatches. That one's getting ready to be lullabied. Did we get our Atmo suits? Yes, we got 4 Atmo suits. That needs to be for repair Atmo suits forever. This will now take the clothing. Worn ammo suit. 9. And now that we can go into places in ammo suits, I say we go in down here. We did get that insulation built. That's nice. 5.2 kgs. This is going to be a really nice power area if I can get it set up. I'd also like to do proper coal over here as well. And maybe hydrogen? I don't know. We'll see. Let's see. How do I want to do that? Didn't really leave myself much here, so I'm going to have to build a little bit. Because that's going to have a blob of something. Do I have anything that won't just immediately go away? Should I make a... No, I'm going to make a proper... I'm going to make a proper thing. It's going to be proper. Cancel this. Alright. So if we want to break into this area, maybe I could do something like this. Dig out those. Get a ladder here. Looks like a little smiley face. Let's also get some bottle emptiers. Oops. And yet another print. Irons looking really good. Tidying, rocking, ranching, mole hands. No, the iron's looking really good, so we'll take the iron. Question, if you place a natural tile after a room is built, does it take away from the room size? If you place a natural tile after a room is built, so you already have the room. Are you saying like if you already have a ranch and then you build a tile, or you have like this right here? Yes, this counts as a tile. This counts as a tile. So like this is a room. You see where the gray stops? It stops right there. So this room size is 72. You have to account for that. Both of those are lullabied though. No, you're fine. I'm glad it helped. Could probably cut this off now. I don't think I need to do that anymore. I think we have quite a few thimble reeds. Reed fibers 26. I don't know, maybe I will keep doing it. Alright, so water, I suppose? Water. Enable auto bottle 7. I should have a place for water to be gotten, right? Yeah, no, I do. I have at least one. Maybe more. Copy. Paste. How are we doing down here? I really would like to dig down here more often. Or more of. Guess water must be a little bit far away. No, they're picking up all the water. Okay. Maybe it would have been faster a different way, but this will work. This is going in. That's going to be for hydrogen. Could also dig some of this out. Well, they've got plenty to do there. Hopefully enough food. Yay, the dupes are in the gym. This area is quite polluted. kind of surprised. And our food up here is at least refrigerated, right? Fairly. Something yeah, Dracos is something that needs to be ranched. Let's maybe clear out some areas over here. I don't know how hot this is though. Let's stay away from the hot part. Might be a critter in there. I could have shipping start taking things to Central. That would be very convenient, especially since we're going to want to ranch these things a little bit more efficiently. Let's see. This is no longer going to be for all standard. It's going to be for meat. On a 9. This will be for everything but meat. Don't like that butt meat. Called a rump roast, but whatever. Critter eggs, yep. Alright, those are going to be way better this time. How's this coming? I mean, technically I could go for it. We already got a little natural gas primed in here from Redneck. That's nice. I suppose I don't have to vacuum it out. Deconstruct that. 9 on this. Let me go ahead and build these suits now before I can't. It's going to be checkpoint. Oh, suit dock 1, 2, 3, and 4. We're going to need oxygen down here. I don't even think I set up an oxygen. Let me have one of these gas reservoirs. Just have this one going in something like this. This can come out like that, and we will fill this up. You know what? It can just be a normal connection. Then it just needs power. Probably doesn't need a lot of power, so this should be fine. Sweet. Then we're going to be able to go and break into there, which would be very nice. Just wish I could get rid of that polluted oxygen. I probably can just build those like that. We're good on the water now. We can deconstruct that. They're idle over here? Really? This one doesn't have power. Doesn't have power. Let's see. As far as water goes, did I get that out of the wrong one? I might have. Yep, I did. So we just need to go to the right one, which is this direction. Snip this. This could be 8700. And then we just need to make more cobalt. Like another 50. Do I really want to do that? Or should I send it over to the other planet? I could. Have them refine it. It might be nice. Have I mined out most of it? Most of it, yes, not all of it. Any other cobalt? Yeah, there's a little bit up here. That out. I'm gonna chance it and I'm gonna dig that cobalt out. And is there any plants on that? No, there's not. So I'm gonna dig out this cobalt. Oh yeah, I got a little bit of cobalt here and there. Yeah, we'll just send that off to the other planet, I think. Let's maybe put a wire on it. There's a lot on that wire right now. Maybe we don't. How's this coming? Oh, got carbon dioxide in there now. Unfortunately, flatulent dupes can still fart in a vacuum. Well, it wouldn't matter here because it would be natural gas, which would be fine. But in other situations, it might not be as fine. Right, is that flowing yet? It is. That means that we're probably getting it over on this side, which we are. They're all idle now, which, oh, whatever. This polluted water I'd really like to get rid of. Let's see where these plants are. Maybe I could dig out. Like, I don't want to get too far into this biome, but at the same time, this is ridiculous. It's, alright, yeah, we can do that at least. That would drop some of that water down. Still have some of this light surrounding it. Meanwhile, we're now making hydrogen. And it's gonna go everywhere. And where I don't want it to go is over here, really. Maybe I could build more ladders up, like so. That could help me dig out areas like this. And deconstruct 1, 2, 3, 4 background buildings. 1, 2, 3, 4. Those can go. Alright, and as far as hydrogen goes, we're definitely getting some now. Plenty of hydrogen, lots of polluted oxygen still. That's gonna take a while before it starts getting any kind of power. Let's go ahead and build a tile here. And maybe this way as well. That way the hydrogen will always want to go that way. Hopefully most. I'd probably want to cut this off for a while as well, because I don't want it to trickle. Starvation. Ooh. Barbecue, 4,000. That's not a lot. Pickled meal. Do we allow pickled meal? We do. Thank you, Nugs. Thank you, Nugs. Appreciate the cheer. Atmo suits. We're still working on them. This is filling up with oxygen. Slowly. I don't know why I put that much effort into that one thing, though. Maybe I'll just fill it up to a certain amount and then just call it good. Alright. Let's get the checkpoint. Priority 7. And we got O2. You guys up to? Ooh, there's a sage hatch. Remove you. Relocate. Right there. Or should I say this small critters could be allowed there too? Yeah, the sage hatchlings. On A7. You can have a whole bunch of them there. Cancel the relocate. Want to see if they'll do it. So then for sage hatches. There they are. Sweet, and we have more sage hatch eggs, so we could definitely start that very fast. Anyway, looks like my time is done, and I am gonna have to get off of here, so let's go ahead and see who we're gonna raid out to.